Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 33rd episode of Anime Monster, so let's see what happens. Let's go! Okay, there's an editor's note. Towards the end of this episode, there's a sign regarding Schubert, the rich old guy. The sign spells his name Schubert. We have been checking the names against the German version of the manga because we believe that they know how to spell them correctly. Okay. Yeah, we are getting to that. Yeah, that's the moment where a little bird. Then, I didn't ask the question. It's probably a particular bird, but I don't know how it's named. It's very cute. I never had a bird sit on me. I guess you have to be really sitting without moving for a long time. I had a butterfly sit on me a few times though. I think when I was in colorful clothes, maybe that was the reason, I'm not sure. The forest is so pretty. Okay, we talked about this last time. So again, it's all about the value of life and how you should not take the life. And it's very interesting because it's such a big question that Johan is continuing to taking lives maybe by himself kind of sometimes, but maybe through the hands of others, but he is a big danger to people, so because of him many lives, we are losing a lot of lives. But if we do kill him, we are kind of doing the same. We are taking his life away. We are making this choice that is supposed to be only made by, I don't know, by destiny, by God, by whatever the paradigm in this anime is. But by the creator, so to say. So that's, I think that's true because I would be against like murdering criminals in prison. You know, that's a death sentence. It's called. I think that it's better to give them maybe a life sentence and try to make them better people in prison, maybe work with them with a psychologist. Child sight, it's called. But I don't think I can see it happening here with Johan. So I wonder, like, there are many possibilities. He might die, we might somehow help him change, or I just don't see him in prison. Another child falls to his death. Is it an accident or suicide? Dangerous children's game, yet another victim. A fifth victim, further restrictions on rooftop access implemented. So could it be somehow connected to Johan? Was it? Okay, these are probably different roofs, but I just... You remember that moment where Johan was with Carl on the roof? So someone was saved actually from falling. How old is the child? Are these children that Johan are taking care of, you know, the little ones? Or all the children that are already studying in the university? I think, judging by the situation, it's a small child. Yeah, and like the figure on the bed is pretty small too. Yeah, Dieter is staying with Reichwein, so I guess he is also taking him to on his job, so he isn't alone. He is alone right now, though. I wonder, could he go in and talk to his boy, and maybe if that's someone like his age, the boy would be more willing to talk to him. He probably sustained some injuries. Let's see. It's like they're deliberately not showing us his... Okay. Cute freckles. So he's kinda apathetic. Yeah, so seems about the right age. I mean, the children that Johan is looking after. But unfortunately, I don't remember. Because we were shown some of these children and maybe even some of their names. He wants to run away and finish what he started. Because I think if someone actually like pushed him or something like that, he would act different. It's more like these children were influenced to actually jump themselves. But if you died for real, you wouldn't come back to life. I mean, so he was looking for a very lucky child who would actually survive, and since Martin survived, he will be kind of a new protege or something like that. I wonder, like, what's the idea here? He is continuing to test his luck. But even if you are very lucky, at the end, it does run out. It's like, there were these German soldiers that somehow, thanks to like medicine or science, all the senses of like fear and pain, I think, were taken away from them. But it made them not stronger, but actually weaker in a way, because their self-defense mechanism wasn't working, or them. What the heck? I think he'll kill him. It looks like all the compassion and fear. That's what I'm trying to like make a parallel. He lost all his compassion and fear, and maybe Johan is trying to influence them in some way, like he was also, and other children were influenced in that kindergarten. Kinderheim. How can you really influence someone to do that? Damn, I wouldn't do it ever, like, willingly. Is it fate or is it luck? until there's no one left, I guess.
楽しいぞ。運命に選ばれた者だけが遊び続けることができるんだ。わからないか？君は僕らの仲間かと思ったよ。来いよ、見せて。見てわからなかったら本当のバカってことだ。
He wants to show him the game? Oh no, Dieter. He wants to offer him to play?
行くつもりじゃ。選ばれた者、優秀な者が生き残る。あの人がそうだ。あの人って、この遊びを教えてくれた人さ。誰なの？
I mean, he also miraculously survived.
僕ら優秀な子供たちも。早く来いよ。僕いいよ。いいから来いってば。話してよ。君ならわかるはずだ。来い。やめて。
He still has the bruises, damn.
君の親かい。
I thought they would be gone by now. Maybe they don't.
くだらない世界に埋もれているつもり。来いよ。来て見てみろよ。
I have been on a roof up high, and yeah, I was very scared, of course.
どんな気分だい？
I wouldn't come even this close to the edge.
立って目をつぶって
No way, don't do this. え？
わかったよ。君の言ってることよくわかるよ。世界は真っ暗だと思ってた。明日は真っ暗だと思ってた。君は何が好物だ？僕はこの前とっても美味しいソーセージを食べた。でも死んだらもう二度と食べられなくなる。
Yeah, it's about enjoyment too.
僕はサッカーが好きだ。でも死んだらボール蹴れなくなる。
He understands it. He is right.
好きだ。秘書のメレスさんも優しい人だ。でも死んだら会えなくなる。怖いものなんかなくならない。だから大人になるんだって言ってた。明日はいい日だって天馬が言ってた。
That's interesting. There's also a parallel. Like one of them is being influenced by Johan and the other one by Tenma. One is influenced by death and the other by enjoyment of life. He does look scared at this moment. Maybe he was influenced by Dieter. Holy crap.
当てちゃダメだ。ゆっくり膝ついて。
Get away from the edge.
僕はヨハンみたいになれない。
Oh, he said his name.
ヨハンはもっとすごい遊びをしてるんだ。ヨハンはもうすぐ殺されるって言ってた。もうすぐ日本人に撃ち殺されるって言ってた。
He's so sure of it? Like he's ready for it?
僕はちゃんと見
We already noticed that he noticed,
本当だよ。ちゃんと見
but
知ってもこは
okay.
それで目を開けたら向こうから歩いてきてるはずのヨアヒムが消えてたんだ。見たんだよ。人が死ぬ瞬間をこの目で見たんだ。本当に人は死ぬんだ。お茶どうぞ。まったくこの子ったら自分が何やったか分かってないみたいなの。この子は生きてたからよかったけど、亡くなったヨアヒムの親御さんの気持ちを思うと。あなたからも一言言ってやってくださいね。あなたの言うことなら。
Yeah, that's the problem. That's exactly the problem.
ああ、毎日ああやって小言だよ。何も分かってないくせに。家からは出してくんないし、テレビも漫画も
Unfortunately, that's very believable that these children are being influenced like that. Especially since they have this desire to be cool also, cooler than others.
そんなのつまんないよ
And you really can have like less understanding of consequences when you are small.
はまだなのもうすぐ撃ち殺されるかもしれない
You are scared by less things, disgusted by less things because you just don't quite understand.
は撃ってくるのねえヨハン
Or does he think he has so much luck that the I don't know, the shot will be missed and he will survive and he will say again like how it's not his destiny to die? Okay.
ホフマンの夜の画集の初版ゲーテ詩集全巻揃っているなんともはやミュンヘン大学
I'm sure he wouldn't like to be shot.
貸してさえ目のくらむような蔵書ですな私は大学へ行けずに独学でここまで来たんだせめて本だけでも読んでおこうと思った結果だよこれだけの蔵書を
He had a lot of time to read.
いただけるとは感謝の言葉もございません私は目が見えなくなりもはや読むことができないこの書斎で眠らせているより
Carl looks so happy. So he's donating the books to university's library.
一般閲覧も可能場所も決まっておりますセレモニーの件はぜひご相談を警備の方はシューバルト氏が世間に出られるようになってから物騒な連中の動きが気になります招待客のチェックはくれぐれも厳重にお願いしますそうだなヨハン草書傷を思いついたヨハンとか図書館へ行って下見するのがいいだろう館長の
His skin is basically gray. Like he's a walking corpse.
ここがシューバルト氏の蔵書を収める部屋となる一般の閲覧者はここまでは入れない君たちは来たことないでしょう保存に最適な温度湿度はもちろん盗難火災に関しても万全だ
すごい本の数々だ人類の財産だなヨハン人類財産か
Well, that's true. I think books really are a treasure. And they can also offer you a look in the past.
執事の方がおっしゃっていた通り警備には万全を期するのでシューバルト氏にも安心して来ていただきたい
ええ父も喜んで出席すると思いますなヨハン
Did Johan suggest to do it? To what? To get rid of all the books at the same time? Or what does he think? The balcony? What interests him? The possibility of falling from this balcony or the bookcases themselves?
ちょっと失礼します
何かお探しですか
For that child?
そうねじゃあこれなんかいかがかしらえ素敵な絵でしょ
いいですね少し大人っぽいかな
お友達って大人の方じゃなくてそれじゃあこれはどうかしら
Oh, damn.
いけない
Why was there an accent on her boots? Shoes. He has a very scary look. I cat!
私おっちょこちょいでいつも考え調子なんです。
Hmm.
そうそうこれ私のおすすめの絵本なんですけど
Is this the book with pictures that we see in the ending? That would be interesting.
あらいいえね誰の本かしらちょっと失礼エミル・シェーモラビア出版チェコのプラハにある出版社ね
Hmm.
いい絵本作家がたくさんいますからね
Maybe he saw it already in Czechia, in Czech Republic.
あまり有名じゃない
You see, his hands are shaking.
どうなさったの
Is this the monster in him coming out? And I don't know. Yes! Look at his face. It looks even scarier. I would run away already to get help, probably. I think he lost his consciousness. I want to see this book. Is this really... there has to be something connecting. Something from his past, from before he crossed the border. That was very interesting. Okay. I wonder if there's a lot of impact being put on this event, so probably something serious will happen there, like someone will die, or some revelation of some sort will happen. Oh, so not in the forest, but here, so forest will not be dotted by blood. But it is pretty close. You have to be here in the building. How are you gonna pull this off? Or like through the window? I don't know. And again, there are going to be a lot of people. Yes. That's different lyrics. That's very sweet. We didn't have this picture before. So monster is going inside people. Crossbow. Can this be considered an influence? So you are influenced by your environment and by other people, and you have the potential to be a good person, you have the potential to be a monster, you have the potential to be kind of in a gray area, and maybe that's what it is about, and we are making choices every day for different paths. Because these children that Jochen are influencing, he's trying to push them to this path of kind of nihilism. I don't know, to denying that life has any meaning or enjoyment. So the only fun there is to play with life and death, play with death. Meanwhile, Tenma influenced Dieter in a good way, and by this chain, Dieter was able to influence Martin too, and that's, I think, that is beautiful. But was Johann influenced by someone? Because I really do not believe that you can be born like a bad person, a monster. And it's really hard for me to believe that a person can have only bad qualities to him, no matter like the environment or something that is already in his genes, I guess. I'm not sure if I pronounced this wrong. Like, it's in his DNA, you know. But yeah, that was a very interesting episode. I enjoyed it very much, and I'm going to go look, because I think we saw the cover of this book for a second. Before They Fell, you can see the cover of the book, but it's some kind of Christmas type book, I guess, with a girl that's holding a snowball, and doesn't look like anything like what I was expecting. I think wait a second. Koblenz. Okay, I don't think that's it either. So we can't really see anything about the book that Johann was so shocked by. So he had a very strong reaction. So she said that this book came from Czech Republic, from Czechia. And as far as I remember, Johann and Anna also crossed the border from Czechia, didn't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. So most likely, yeah, you can only see the edge of the page. You can't see any of the pictures. But yeah, you can see the cover, but it can't really tell you anything. But I really think it could be, maybe even if it has to be a picture book, I suppose. And she even talks about pictures, so it might be these pictures from the ending. And in this very episode, I watched the ending in the previous one, and I think it was still the same song, but in this episode the song actually changes. So it makes me even more sure that it's somehow connected to this book. And the author is Emil Seber, so it kind of has to be a special book. So here it has to be translated probably, but maybe Johann does know the original language, and he read this book in Czechia, and somehow it influenced him in some way, or maybe it is just connected to some very painful maybe memories, but it has to be a reason that only influenced Johann, because Anna was fine. I mean, okay, I guess I can't really speculate still. We need more information, and more often than not, I can't really say what Johann is thinking about. So that was that was pretty cool with the book. I can't wait to see what happens next. And looks like, yeah, this library event, so to say, is going to be this culmination point where everything comes to a boiling point, so to say, and Tenma will maybe make this attempt on this event, and something will happen maybe to Schuwald. We'll see. But yeah, that would be it for today. So share your thoughts, without spoilers of course, in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and see ya.